Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you guys my top favorite cosmetic products and some body skincare products, some hair products of 2017. I'm looking in front of me and there's a lot of product in front of me, so I know this is going to be a long video, but if you're curious to know what my favorite beauty products were, please keep on watching. In this video, I'm going to try to show you more affordable items, and then there's also going to be a mixture of some really expensive ones. And usually the really expensive ones were sent to me, otherwise I probably wouldn't have spent the money on it, just because I feel like you can get the same look with more affordable products. These are my favorite wipes. I get these at CVS. I've tried finding these at Target, Walmart, every drugstore you could think of, but just the basic brand. I like them because they're not too greasy, they don't have that alcohol feel, and they get off everything. And actually, three of my favorite primers, two of them are from Elsie. I have the Pearl Radiance Primer by Elsie. I like this when my skin is more on the oily side in the summer because it's super lightweight. It has a nice pearly radiance look to the skin. And then the Glow Enhancer I like right now in the winter when I'm super dry. So this is one of my favorites when I'm really dry. If you guys don't have these, you should definitely give them a try because they definitely have changed my skin routine. Another one that I like that's super expensive, it was sent to me by Burberry. I probably wouldn't spend this kind of money myself on a product, but it's the Burberry Nude Radiance #1 Fresh Glow Luminous Fluid Base. So many words for one product, but this is it. This is the bottle, and this gives your skin such a nice glow. I don't know if it's going to show on camera. Look at this, how beautiful this is. It just gives your skin such a nice natural glow. Next up, we have my favorite foundations, and my go-to is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I wear the number R330. I love this foundation. It is my everyday go-to. It never fails me. I like it because it's a medium coverage with full coverage buildable. You can totally build this from a medium coverage to full coverage. For some people, this is light coverage, so I guess it all depends on how much coverage you prefer. Whenever I want to do full coverage makeup, like if I'm going to an event, then I go for the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. This foundation is super full coverage, and it is more on the matte side, but because I'm super oily on me, it's more of a matte to natural finish. We have my favorite drugstore foundation, the Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I like this foundation because it has a nice natural dewy finish. So even on summer days when it's hot out and my skin gets oily, I like this foundation because it doesn't feel cakey or heavy. I feel like sometimes when I wear foundations that are more on the dewy side, I feel more cakey or too much. This one is definitely one of my favorite go-to foundations from the drugstore. Another drugstore foundation that I really love is the Matte and Poreless by Maybelline. This foundation, hands down, is one of my favorite foundations. It is full coverage, it is matte, and it does exactly what it says. It makes your skin look poreless. Let's move on to concealers. I am obsessed, forever will be obsessed with these concealers. The Shape Tape by Tarte. I use two colors. I use Light Medium Honey and Light Neutral. And the reason why I mix these two colors is because one by itself doesn't really work. Two of these make the perfect mix, and I just love that it's full coverage. I love that it dries out matte, so you don't have to set it too much with setting powder, because then I feel like the more powder you put underneath the eyes, the more cakey and dry you feel. So these are already more on the matte side, so that's why I love them the most. And of course, I love the coverage because your girl needs a full coverage concealer. Peach Perfect by Too Faced. I am obsessed with this powder. I brag about it to all my friends. I tell everyone they need to have it, at least try it. It smells like peaches. It is the best smell, and it doesn't cake, it doesn't crease, and it doesn't really get dry. I'm wearing it now and it just makes my concealer look flawless. I usually do a little bit of this on the T-zone as well to set the foundation, and it just makes me look like I have 0 pores on the T-zone. So this powder right here is definitely one of those powders that I would highly recommend and you give it a try, because it has really changed my makeup routine. Now, to set the rest of my face, I don't do translucent powder all over my face. I like to set my foundation with a sheer setting powder. And what I've been using lately, Galactic came out with these powders right here. And what I do is I use light all over my face. I use medium to contour my face. So I know it doesn't look too dark on here, but I typically don't like too harsh of a contour. So I do light for the whole face and medium for contouring my face. And they are the Luminous Face Powders by Galactic. They have a light to medium coverage, so they're more on the sheer side. You can totally wear these by themselves if you want, just to kind of even out your skin tone, but I prefer to use these all over my face to set my foundation. Now I'll be talking about one of my favorite products ever. This is Galactic Glamorous Cream Highlighter. So this is what it looks like. It's super sheer. You can wear it by itself. On days when I'm more tan, I put this on just on the high points of my face. I'm actually wearing it today underneath my powder highlight. But on days in the summer when my skin is nice and tan, I wear this by itself, and it is just such a beautiful creamy highlight. It doesn't make you feel greasy or oily. It is just the most perfect creamy highlight. And every time I do a makeup class and I contact Galactic to sponsor the class, they're always like, which product would you like for us to send you? And I'm like, the Glamorous Cream Highlight. I need that in my life, and I need everyone that comes to my classes to try this product. So this is the Glamorous Skin Glow by Galactic. Must try. Now, let's talk a little bit about bronzer. I'm not huge on bronzer, but one bronzer that I like, that I have used a lot, is Cabo by Galactic. And again, this is not too dark. It is the perfect bronzer. It's not orangey red, it's not gray, like some brown bronzers can look gray. It's like the perfect tone. And this is Cabo Matte Bronzer by Galactic. Or this one by Marc Jacobs Beauty. It's literally the size of my head. It's huge. But I believe this is limited edition. It is Omega Bronze Coconut Perfect Tan limited edition. So I'm not really sure if they still sell this, but it smells like coconuts, and it's just such a good bronzer. It comes in this beautiful white packaging, but I'm not really sure if you guys can still find this product, because this product was sent to me at the beginning of the year. But it's such a beautiful bronzer, and again, it has a similar color to the Galactic one. It's not too orangey, it's not too muddy brown, so it's the perfect bronzer if you're looking for more of a high-end bronzer. Hopefully you guys can find this online, but yes, this is another one of my really nice favorite bronzers that I've liked this year. We can move on to highlighters. So let's start with an affordable highlighter from the drugstore. This one is Snow Rose by NYX, and it looks super white on here, and it is actually super white. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's got like multicolor. So let's see if you guys can see it on here. It's really hard to show highlighter on the hand because of all the bright lights, but jump from drugstore to really expensive highlighter, and this is from Burberry. This was also sent to me, and it is the perfect light gold color. Look at that. It is just, it's in your face bright, but it's just such a beautiful highlighter. And this one is Rose Gold number 4 Fresh Glow Highlighter by Burberry. And this was sent to me, and I used it so much on myself. And then at one point, I also put it in my makeup kit for my clients, because it's just such a beautiful highlighter. It's rose gold, so I would say it has more of a gold look versus rose gold, but I guess depending on your skin tone. And then I also want to talk about these two highlighters by Dose of Colors. This right here is Milk and Honey. So it's a nice light gold highlight, super pretty. Anything that Dose of Colors comes out with, it's just super, super beautiful. And then this one here, Melonade, it's got like a peachy gold tone. So depending on how you move your face, it reflects different. I'm actually wearing both of these today on my cheeks. So I'm wearing both of them, but depends on how the light is hitting you. I know this could be a little intimidating because it looks more orangey, more peachy, but it has like that, multi-dimensional highlight, as you can see. You guys, I love anything Dose of Colors, so all their highlighters I'm obsessed with. Those two colors work the best for me. Let's move on to blush. Again, I have two blushes from Dose of Colors from the Mint collection. This one here is Statement, and this one here is Amazement. So you could see when they're next to each other that this one's more peachy and this one's more pinky. So these two blushes have been probably the only blushes that I've really been wearing since they came out. My favorite drugstore blush, and it is Luminoso by Milani. This is the most perfect peachy blush. This is my favorite, all-time favorite, not just 2017 favorite, all-time favorite drugstore blush. Right. This product right here, if Givenchy ever discontinues this, I would be so upset. So this right here is the Prism Libre. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. Color is the Voila Rosé. And it's gonna be really hard to show you guys, but this is what it looks like. It's a loose powder. And here it just looks like it's a setting powder, but it's actually not. It is this really, really fine milled loose powder that you can apply all over your face. It is not like a highlighter. What it does is it finishes your skin to perfection. When this was given to me, I did makeup for the vice president of Givenchy, and she gave me a goodie bag of products, and she was like, this is going to change your life. And now when I do my makeup, I finish the whole face. This is the last product that I put on my face. I put this all over my face. I mean, you can't, there's nothing that you can really see on camera because it's super, super finely milled. But this product, yeah, it's gonna be hard to see. And now my fingers are dirty from the other products that I've been touching. But this product is just one of those products that you need to try it and see for yourself. There's not enough words that I can tell you for you to want to buy this product. You just have to try it for yourself. It is life-changing. When I put this on my clients, they're like, holy crap, what did you put on my face? I need that. And it smells amazing. So this is the Voila Rosé by Givenchy, and this is, I think any of you guys can see this. So the name is right there, and that's the type of powder. Of course, I'm gonna list everything down on the description box for you guys, but this product, oh, if they ever discontinue this product, I will be so sad. And then I also want to talk about a loose highlighter that you can wear on the body, you can wear on the tear duct, you can wear as an eyeshadow on the lid. I typically wear it as a highlight or the tear duct area, and this is called Gold Digger Diamond Glow Powder by Artist Couture. You guys have seen me use this on videos. It is super, super pigmented, and I don't want to spill any, but that's the color. It's a light gold, and it is just so stunning. You can also put lotion on your body and then put a little bit on your hands and then just rub it around your body, and it has just got the best glow. Another highlighter that I loved a lot when it came out, I used it so much for a while. It is Citrine by Jouer Cosmetics. And this is the color right here. Look how bright that is. It is just so pretty, so creamy. It doesn't have, the kind of highlighters that I like are the highlighters that just kind of feel like butter on the skin. I don't like highlighters that have that chunky, glittery look almost. So this highlighter has like a super fine, soft feel to them. Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. As you can see, I'm almost done with this one. I've used so many different eyeshadow primers, eyeshadow bases, however you want to call it, And there's nothing that works better than this. Painterly Paint Pot by MAC is hands down, has been my favorite eyeshadow primer since 2006 when I used to work at MAC. It is waterproof, smudge proof, crease proof, and it will make your eyeshadow stand out. It'll make your eyeshadow last longer. If you go to itch your eye and you have this product on, your eyeshadow is not going anywhere. And sometimes it's even hard to wipe this off with makeup wipes. That's when I go in with makeup remover to really get it off. I wanted to also show you guys this Duraline by Inglot, which is this clear looking gel. It's got a droplet. So if your paint pot or your black cream eyeliners get dry, all you do is take a little drop of the Inglot Duraline. It makes your eyeliner or your eyeshadow primer creamy again. The eyeshadow palette that's changed my makeup game is the Jaclyn Hill palette. Look at this beauty. I mean, there's colors that I've already hit pan on some of these colors, but the variation of this palette is just stunning. So this is the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. The only thing that I could say about this palette is I wish that it had a matte brow bone highlight, because I don't really like a shimmery brow bone highlight. So that's the only thing that this is lacking. And I feel like the only thing that it's also lacking is just one transition color. So these transition colors right up here that you guys see, and these ones here, for my skin complexion or someone that's even lighter than me, they're still quite dark. So I always find myself touching another palette just to find like the perfect transition color. So that's the only thing it's missing. Otherwise, the textures of these eyeshadows are the best. They're creamy, they're super opaque. I mean, this is an eyeshadow palette that I can take with me travel and know that I'll be okay. The Minimalist by Elsie Cosmetics. I mean, everything about this palette is perfection. The Minimalist eyeshadow palette by Elsie, especially if you're a lover of matte eyeshadows, this is definitely a must. I feel like if you love matte colors and if you love neutral tones, then you need the Minimalist by Elsie Cosmetics. It's not just a 2017 favorite, it will forever be a favorite of mine. So this is definitely a palette that you can also take traveling with you. It is just the most perfect palette. When a makeup artist creates a product, launches it, I feel like they always kill it. That's by Makeup by Lilith, the owner of Elsie, and Anna from Dose of Colors. Everything that they work on, everything that they launch, they hit it right on the spot because they know what works. They know what you need. Another palette that I love so much is the In the Nude palette by Makeup Geek. And look at this palette. It has the most perfect neutrals, but it also has two colors that have that shimmery, this one and this one down here. They have that super creamy metallic shine, super metallic, super high shine, and very creamy, not glittery or shimmery, just super creamy. And then of course it has the perfect highlight colors, the perfect transition colors in the middle, and the perfect dark colors on the outer corners. So this is In the Nude by Makeup Geek. And then my last favorite palette of 2017 has been a palette that I purchased myself because it was like the palette of the year that everyone talked about. And it is the Holy Grail by Violet Voss. When I went to Europe for 2 weeks, this is the only palette that I took. And the reason why I love this palette is because it has the perfect neutral colors, but then also some pops of color down here. It has the perfect mattes, the perfect shimmers, everything. You have everything here. You have eyelid colors in neutral tones, in pinky tones, in gold tones. You have the warm cranberry berry colors at the bottom. You have the perfect transition colors. You also have the perfect medium tone brown and dark brown to smoke out your eyes. I mean, this is just a palette that I would say if you were to still find this palette for sale, you guys need to buy this because this is a must-have palette. I cannot rave enough about this palette. Actually, the last 2 makeup classes that I taught, my Connecticut makeup class and my last Michigan makeup class, I used the same palette on my model because it just doesn't fail. The colors are creamy, the colors are super pigmented. It is just hands down, if I were to lose this Holy Grail palette by Violet Voss, I would buy another one. That's how much I love this palette. I mean, I have drawers full of eyeshadow palettes, and this one is hands down one of the greatest palettes that I own. My favorite creamy black eyeliner is number 77 by Inglot, and it's just a regular creamy eyeliner. It is super black. I've never had a creamy eyeliner. Like Blacktrack by MAC looks great pretty much next to this color if you compare them. Number 77 by Inglot definitely is my ride or die. For the waterline here, when I tightline, I use the Galactic eyeliner in black, and it's just a twistable black eyeliner. It's my all-time favorite. You guys ask me this question all the time, what I'm wearing in the waterline whenever I have a nude color. And this is NC15/NW20 Chromographic Pencil by MAC. And this is what it looks like. This is not a 2017 favorite. This is an all-time favorite. And it is pretty much just a nude. It's the same color as my skin. I used to use MAC Fascinating a lot, which is super white, but I just quickly had to look at my mic to see if it was on. I almost had a heart attack, like, oh my God, I've been talking my ass off, and what if my mic's not even on? So I no longer use MAC Fascinating because I feel like the nude just looks much softer. The white really opens up your eyes. I feel like whenever I do white on clients, sometimes I can scare them, but whenever I do the nude, they love it. Ooh, I cannot forget about this. So you guys know how I always smoke out the bottom lash line with like a bronzy color. I always use the same color. I've been using this since like 2007. Teddy by MAC is a brown with gold shimmer. So let me see if I can do a thick line on my hand so you guys can see. This is Teddy by MAC. I hope that the camera is capturing the gold flecks on this pencil. So this is pretty much what I use all the time for when I want to smoke out the bottom lash line. I usually don't do black on the lash line. I always do brown, and it's always Teddy by MAC. It's definitely a must eyeliner. If you've been wanting to do like this to smoke out the bottom lash line, but you don't know which pencil to get Teddy by MAC. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. This glitter liner called Midnight Cowboy by Urban Decay. You guys, if you want the most perfect glitter, you want to get the glitter eyeliners, the heavy metal eyeliners by Urban Decay. They don't flake off like loose glitter. They already have the glue inside because it's like an eyeliner. So you can wear it as eyeliner or you can wear it on the lid. And when you wear it on the lid, it gives you like a wet effect, which I love. So my all-time favorite drugstore mascara has been the Voluminous Lash Paradise. But it is just the perfect mascara. It makes my lashes long, thick, full. They don't look clumpy, and it's a great drugstore mascara. It's a definite must drugstore mascara. Before the L'Oreal mascara came out, I was riding real hard for the Ciate Wonder Wand mascara. It's a silver bottle and it's got white stars all over it. But this mascara is the same as Better Than Sex by Too Faced, but this one doesn't dry out as fast as the Too Faced Better Than Sex. So that's why I like this one. The brush is perfect. I mean, it's really hard for you to pick up on what the product looks like on camera, but this is the most perfect brush for me. This is the kind of brush that I like, and I want to say the L'Oreal has a similar brush. Let's see. Yep. When it comes to mascara, I like what the mascara is made of, but I also love the brush. The mascara brush has to be not too skinny, not too big, not too chubby. It has to be like the perfect size. And that's what matters to me when it comes to how my lashes look. Another great mascara that I just recently got from Marc Jacobs. They sent it to me. It has my name engraved on it, so it's pretty cool. I love how it coats my lashes. It makes them really thick, really long, and really lush looking. And again, it has a similar brush to the other ones that I just showed you, the drugstore one and the Ciate one. This one is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. I'm sure it's more on the pricier side. I haven't had a chance to look to see how much it is, but it is an awesome mascara. If you're into high-end products, then you definitely want to check out the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir, and it smells good. 5 of my favorite lashes of pretty much all time. Let's start with my go-to Ride or Die House of Lashes in Iconic Light. Sorry, one of them is down because I've used this before, but this is what they look like. If you go back on my Instagram page, you'll see that I wear these a lot. They're perfect because they're wispy. They're wispy, they're also crisscross, and they start from short to long, so they're just a perfect eyelash for my eye type. I also like Blinking Beauty Coquette, which is, if you go back on my Instagram, just a few pictures down, you'll see that I'm wearing these lashes. I wore these obviously, so they're not fully glued, and then as you could see, I've like cut a little bit off because they were too long. But this is another wispy lash. If I'm wearing fake lashes, they have to be wispy. I always have to do wispy lashes, and these are more on the longer side. Again, they start shorter in the front and then they go longer towards the end, but they're just the perfect thickness, the perfect wispiness. Coquette, you have my heart. Another beautiful lash that I love, this one is more on the thicker side. They're thick and chunky and like chunky pieces, but they're also wispy. These are the Empress lashes by Iris Beauty, and this is what they look like. Then, oh, these are completely, so I've used these a lot, but it's gonna be hard for you guys to see them in this packaging because the packaging is gold inside. So let's see if I can somehow show you these. These are the Ash Home lashes. She collaborated with Lily Lashes. Love Ashley, she's actually a dear friend of mine, and let me just try to place them properly on this box so you guys can see them. So these, it's going to be really hard to see on this packaging. Let me actually get a white piece of paper and place them on the paper so you guys can see what I mean. Look at them. So they're super wispy on the outer corners, and they have a wispy overall look, but the outer corners are really wispy. So you get these create a cat eye. So if you like a cat eye look without doing cat eye eyeliner, then you definitely want the Lily Lashes in collaboration with Ashley Holmes. Ashley, you did your thing, girl. And of course, I have to show you guys a drugstore option for lashes. I've been using these lashes a lot for the past couple of years, not just this past year, and they are the Vegas Nay in collaboration with Allure, or Allure in collaboration with Vegas Nay Grand Glamour. They are just so thick, full. If you want drama on your lashes, this is the lash for you. They're only $7.99. You can't go wrong. Vegas Nay definitely killed it with this lash style. Since we're on the eye topic, I'm just going to show you, they're dirty because I just used them to do this makeup look. But my favorite 2 brushes that I bought this year, I don't really want to get too much into brushes because I have so many favorite brushes. I feel like that needs to be a video on its own. So I'm just going to show you 2 brushes that I purchased myself this year. I love them. They're just so soft, such great quality. They are on the pricier side, but they are the Smith Cosmetics blending brushes, and they are in the number 247 and 230. One is more fluffy and one is more tapered, but they're both blending brushes, and I would say that these are some of the most softest, greatest quality eyeshadow brushes, blending eyeshadow brushes that I've ever had. So definitely on my top list of favorite products of 2017. And then of course, you guys know I brag about this brush all the time, the Morphe G2, which is my foundation brush. I'm not really a beauty blender girl when it comes to applying foundation. I only use a beauty blender to apply my concealer with, but to apply foundation, I always use the G2 brush. It kind of looks like a kabuki brush, so it's pretty dense and it's round. It's fluffy, so it blends the foundation really well, as you could see, but it's also dense at the base, so it doesn't move around that much. I don't really know what I did without this brush before I discovered this brush. So I have 8 of these brushes. They sent me a bunch of brushes and this was included in the box. But then once I discovered this brush, after it had been sitting in my makeup drawer for over a year, I discovered this brush. And ever since then, I went online and purchased 7 because I'm like, if I ever discontinue this brush, I don't know how I would do my foundation. That's how much I love it. My favorite beauty blender is the Elsie Beauty Blender. It's perfect, but this beauty blender is perfect to get in this area here. It does not poke you in the eye if you're thinking about that because it looks sharp. It is actually really, really soft. And then this big part here, you can literally get your, like if you're a kind of person that you like to use beauty blenders for your face, you can get your foundation done so fast with this blender. I would say if I had to compare this to the normal beauty blender, I would say hands down this is better. It has the perfect softness. It's not too hard, it's not too soft. Again, Makeup by Lillet came out with this product. In the beauty blender world, this has changed the game, hands down. The only product that I've been using since 2014, and I don't think I will ever discontinue using this product, if Anastasia Beverly Hills discontinues this eyebrow product, I think I would be really sad. But it is the Soft Brown Dip Brow Pomade, and this is what it looks like. It is a creamy, waterproof gel pomade. I use an angled brush to apply this. I've tried pencils, I've tried everything there is out there for brows, and nothing can get my brows to look as flawless as this. Let's just say if Anastasia Beverly Hills discontinued Soft Brown Dip Brow Pomade, I would be really, really sad because it has changed my eyebrow game, that's for sure. The types of lipstick that I wear is either nude, different shades of nude, or different shades of red. That's pretty much, I'm either red or nude kind of girl. My favorite lip liners that I use pretty much all the time if I'm wearing a nude lipstick or a red lipstick are Nude and Immortal by Gerard Cosmetics. The nude one is the perfect nude for me, and the Immortal is the perfect red. So I usually just stick with these two. They're always in my first drawer. That's the first lip liners that I pick up whenever I'm doing a red or a nude. I'll start with my favorite 2 reds. So my favorite red recently has been Extra Saucy by Dose of Colors. And it is just this nice, deep, rich shade of red. I'll show you what it looks like right here. It looks a little bit lighter on camera, but also once it oxidizes and dries, it really is the perfect red. Dose of Colors makes some of the most comfortable wearing liquid lipstick formula. So if you have been in search of the perfect non-drying liquid lipstick, I would definitely try Dose of Colors. Actually, all the lipsticks that I have in front of me that I'm gonna show you guys, all the formulas of these companies is long wearing and not too drying. And then another one that I recently picked up myself is the I Love Sarai and ColourPop Arriba. And this is more of an orangey kind of red. When you compare it next to the Dose of Colors one, you can see that this is more orangey. This is more of a true red, but I guess also that depends on your skin complexion. This is Arriba right here by ColourPop and I Love Sarai, and then the other one is by Dose of Colors, Extra Saucy. So these are just my perfect shades of red for my complexion. I have to say, ColourPop liquid lipsticks are more on the drier side compared to Dose of Colors, but for the price, ColourPop liquid lipsticks are only $6. So if you have been looking for a nice shade of red, like a true red, then definitely get Arriba by ColourPop in collaboration with I Love Sarai. If you're into brick tone kind of browns, then you will love this Rincon Cosmetics in collaboration with Mona Petre. This is the color named Albania. Also, if you're Albanian and you want to own a lipstick color called Albania, then this is definitely a color that you want to buy. It is by Rincon Cosmetics, and this is the shade. It is just the most perfect, beautiful brick tone kind of brown. So I'm obsessed. I approve of it. I love it. It wears really, really well. So great job, Mona. I love this color. Galactic is also another company that I love when it comes to their liquid lipsticks. Their formula is some of the best formula out there. The formula is not drying at all. They have my favorite shades from them. This is, I want to say for my skin complexion, this is like a perfect peachy nude. This color is called Blushing, and this is it right here. I know on my hand, because my hands are so white, it looks, the colors look different than what I'm explaining them to be, but this is the color right here, and it is more on the peachy brown nude family. Another favorite of mine, this actually has been my favorite, my all-time favorite nude lipstick. I have been wearing this liquid lipstick, I want to say for like 2 years now. It is called Bare With Me by Dose of Colors. This is what it looks like. And I would say for me, it is like the perfect, most perfect nude. I actually want to buy a new one. I'm running out of this one, but this is what it looks like. It's this color right here. Tell me this is not the most perfect nude right there. Obviously all of these are on the wet side right now because they still haven't dried, but this color, it is just, I mean, I can't even describe to you guys. It is on my lips, it is the most perfect nude. Bare With Me by Dose of Colors. If you are my skin complexion, you definitely want to buy this color. It is just, it's not too pink, it's not too brown, it's not too peach, it is just the perfect shade. See, when you compare it to the Galactic one, the Galactic one starts to look more orange when you compare it to the Bare With Me by Dose of Colors. It's just the most perfect nude for me. Another nude that I like a lot is called Bare, and this is by Jouer. Jouer also falls in the same line as Dose of Colors and Galactic as far as texture goes. They're not drying, they're super opaque. They have a variety of colors too. They smell really good. This is the color Bare by Jouer, and this is what the color looks like down here. So as you could see, all these three right here are nude. They just have different tones, but for me, these are the tones that work the best for my skin complexion when it comes to nudes. Another color that's in the nude family that I love, it's called Bare It All by Gerard Cosmetics. This is also a beautiful nude. I feel like they all look similar, but then when you put them next to each other, you start to see why I love them all. Is Bare It All by Gerard Cosmetics. As you could see here, when you compare it to the other ones, they're all slightly different, but this one right here is another favorite of mine, a traditional lipstick. One color that stuck to me right away when I was thinking about filming this video was Nicki Minaj when she had the collaboration with MAC. She came out with 2 lipsticks, and my favorite one was Nicki's Nude. And let's use this hand because the other hand is full of color. So when you look at this, you're like, whoa, that's pretty bright. That's not really a nude. You guys have to remember that on my face, when I have bronzer, when I have foundation, blush, I give my skin some color, and my hands are always whiter than my face. But this is the most perfect creamy nude lipstick. It looks so beautiful on. So it's a medium to full coverage lipstick. It has a little bit of a gloss, a little bit of a sheen. It is super comfortable to wear, but it does cover your entire lip color, so it's not gonna be sheer at all. The lip gloss that stuck out the most for me this year was Over the Top by Dose of Colors in collab with Desi Perkins and Katie. It is just a sheer, super sheer gloss with gold flecks in it. It just looks so, so nice over top anything. I feel like 2017 was still the year of liquid lipsticks, but I feel like 2018, a lot of companies are gonna start coming out with a lot of glosses. I wanna also talk about my 2 favorite lip conditioners. So the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer, it is just a clear lip conditioner, and I fell in love with this lip conditioner the minute that I tried it, and I have like 5 of them laying around the house. I'm highly addicted to chapstick, and I feel like this is the perfect lip conditioner. It's not sticky, it's not thick, keeps your lips nice and moist. So Kiehl's came out with a bunch of different colors of lip conditioner, and this is the Butterstick Lip Treatment, and it has SPF 25. So this is my favorite color. It's a nude color. They're super sheer. I'm gonna show you guys. how sheer they are. So this is it right here. They're super sheer, super creamy, and I love the fact that they have SPF 25. So whenever I run out the house, I have one just sitting in my cup holder in my car, and I have one at home. I just love it so much. It's so creamy. It stains your lips just a little bit. Like if you're the kind of girl that wants a tinted lip conditioner, then the Kiehl's Butter Stick lip treatments are hands down my favorite. They don't dry out my lips. I've tried different companies this year that dried out my lips, and the Kiehl's ones, hands down, like even if they stopped sending the product to me, I would buy it. That's how much I love the product. The last thing that I want to talk about are these two face setting sprays. The LC Hydra Enhancer has been by far one of the best setting sprays. It's an alkaline facial mist, so it's really healthy and really good for you. It has a really soft smell. Someone asked me, does it have a dewy or matte finish? I wouldn't say it has either. It has a natural finish, if that makes any sense. I have setting sprays that are meant for oily skin, and then I also have setting sprays that are meant to give you a glow and a dewiness to your skin. The LC Hydra Enhancer doesn't do either. It just sets your makeup beautifully. It smells really good. It's healthy for your skin. But I wouldn't say it makes your skin dewy or it makes your skin matte, if that makes any sense. It's just right in the middle. And then the other spray mist to set your makeup with that gives you a glowy look, this is for the dry skin girls. I'm not dry, so I don't use this on me as much in the summer, but now that my skin's getting drier in the winter, I use this a lot, and this is the Glow Mist by Pixi, and you can find this at Target. And if you were to spray this all over your face, you're automatically gonna get a dewy look. That's what this is meant to do. I'm going to move on to miscellaneous. This Origins hand cream is by far, I mean, my hands are so dry, you would think I'm like 70 years old. But this Origins hand cream, it is called Make a Difference Rejuvenating Hand Cream, and it looks like this. So I picked this up when I went to the Origins store. I've never had drier hands in my life. I feel like when I look at my hands, I feel like I'm aging because of my hands. They feel so dry, they look dry. She was like, you have to try this moisturizer. And I feel like whenever someone tries to sell me a hand cream, I like don't really believe them. But this hand cream has really made a difference for my hands. They stay moist, they don't feel greasy. I feel like I can put it on and then continue doing what I'm doing. A lot of times I keep this in the car, so I put it on as soon as I get in the car because I feel like with the sun beaming directly in your hands, I feel like that's also sun damage, why my hands feel so dry. And now with the cold weather, my hands feel even drier. So this hand cream is hands down one of my favorite hand creams that I've ever tried. Now, speaking of creams and moisturizers, my favorite that I started using this year, body moisturizer, is the Kopari Coconut Melt. I love this product. First of all, this product smells like heaven. You feel like you're on vacation, somewhere tropical. It smells like coconut, obviously. And what I like about it is that it's silicone-free, non-GMO, vegan, paraben-free, sulfate-free, cruelty-free. So it doesn't get any healthier than this. I would say if you're a coconut oil fan or a coconut butter moisturizer kind of gal, then definitely check out Kopari's Coconut Melt. It will change the texture of your body. I'm telling you, I swear by this product. I just ordered a new one. My life-changing hair product, the Carb Cocktail by Color Wow. They have 3 hair cocktails. So what they are is pretty much you use them on damp hair. So after you shower, you brush your hair, you do a pea size of this. They have Carb Cocktail, Coconut Cocktail, and Kale Cocktail. Out of the 3, my favorite is the Carb Cocktail. It literally does exactly what you're thinking. Carb Cocktail, you eat carbs, you get fat. So pretty much this fattens your hair. That's why I was comparing it to carbs and eating and getting fat. So the easiest way that I can explain this is it makes your hair fuller and fatter. So it makes each strand thicker. So you take a pea size of this, I guess depending on how much hair you have. For the amount of hair that I have, I take a pea size and I put it all over my hair, brush my hair, and then hair dry it. The thing with the cocktails is they get activated when you blow dry your hair. So you can't really put this on and then not dry it with a blow dryer. So for it to work, you have to blow dry your hair. This product, hands down, if they stopped giving me this product, I would buy it because it makes my hair fuller and thicker. And when I style it, it looks so much better and feels healthier. Another product from the company that I like, so I'm not really big on hairsprays. I just don't like that crunchy feeling. I want to be able to still put my fingers through my hair after I've curled my hair and sprayed it. I feel like hairsprays don't really allow me to do that. So the Style on Steroids by ColorBow, it is a texture and finishing spray. So again, this is perfect for someone like me who has thinner hair, because this gives my hair so much volume while it's finishing the hair. So it's kind of like a texturizing / finishing hair. So it definitely adds texture to my hair. It smells amazing, and I still feel like I can run my fingers through and not feel like my fingers are getting stuck in my hair. I was watching Tenny Panosian's an old video of hers, and she was talking about Garnier products, and she talked about this hairspray. It is the Fold and Plush Volume Hairspray. This is by Garnier. I wanted to include this in the video because it is a drugstore product. This is the only hairspray that doesn't make my hair feel crunchy, and I actually don't mind the smell of this hairspray. So the hold that this hairspray has, out of 1 through 5, it is a 3. So it's right in the middle. It doesn't make your hair feel stiff and crunchy, but it also holds the curl. It's my favorite perfume of the year, and it is the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. This is what it looks like, and it's the white bottle. I mean, it's so hard to describe perfumes. I'm also not perfume savvy at all, so I wouldn't even know where to start to tell you like what tones this has. It is hands down one of my favorite perfumes that I've ever worn. Actually, I get compliments all the time too from everyone when I'm wearing it. I think this concludes. I'm looking around at the table and I think I've talked about every single product that's in front of me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the new year, because in 2 more days it'll be 2018. Oh my god, where did the year go? I feel like it flew by. I know that I had a lot of products here in front of me to show you guys, but you know, it is my job to review products. It is my job to wear products and tell you guys what's good and what's not. Everything that's here in front of me, I am not getting paid to say that I love this product. This is product that I ride or die for. There was so much product this year that I've tried, that I've loved, but everything that I listed today by far is my favorite of 2017. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, like this video, share the video if you want to share with someone. Don't forget to hit the bell button. That's how you will get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you for watching, and Happy New Year!